Hello. Hey, it's me. Whatever. Not gonna be like fall. Okay. Uh. So, Canto 9 is here. It's in here, boys. I've been waiting for this. I grinded a fuck ton just to get this team out. Like, also I already maxed out Ryushu. Let's go. If start. Yep, I can't get full. Oh well. Good. Yeah. So, but I can get this. Yeah. Okay. So, let me like just exchange all my shards. Start from 0. So, let me like look at the map. Oh wait, I'm gonna like read reskin. What does it do? I haven't like watched anything. It's a sinking. Okay. Grace of reskin. What's that? Okay. Anyway, we're not. This is not the main event. I'm just saying that I am gonna pull this at the end of the stream. I have, as you can see, I have 5k loot. Gonna what? Probably gonna do a marathon. Also, there's I'm gonna like read shit, but honestly, let's start with a. Oh, it's still that? Oh, they don't say that. Ambush in the dark. 9-1. Let's go. We're on Canto 1. Okay. Let me just like check my recording. My mic is. Higher my mic. I think I am a bit. Yeah. Let me like check my. Okay, that's enough. Okay. E4 Anton. Okay, I'm stalling. I'm fucking stalling. Wait. I'm fixing up audio bullshit. There. Okay. Also, you might hear like, oh, what does that shit in English? Remember. Trumpet outside. It's, tomorrow's New Year's, yay. Anyway, go. Center. Ambush in the dark. 9-1. God. Okay.
둥글게 감겨 시작과
There's
끝이 맞닿아 있는 실타래가 있었다.
Raffled of single strand beginning. It's and fuck. Why did I stutter there?
모든 순간은
Moments become
시실과
left,
날실이 되어 짜여지며
crisscrossed into
시간은 흐르지 않고
and the flow of time
한 자리에 엉켜진다.
full.
자, 읽어봐.
Go on. Read it. Ryushu? Ah. Okay.
너의 첫울음과
From the echo,
마지막 숨결
your
사이
first cry, the whisper of your last breath,
모든 순간의
the heart of
한가운데에서
every moment, my eyes catch a glimpse.
너를 보고 있다.
아니,
Oh,
그 글자는 그렇게 읽는 게
that's not how
아니라
you read.
요시대라고 읽는 거다.
Shide. 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 Is it Yushide? You're like the
요시드라고 읽는 거다.
Shide. Yoshi. You know what? I'm just gonna go Yoshi. Hide. That's how you say
묘슈.
Yoshi.
이게 더 편하고 이쁘잖아.
Clear and easier.
길을 잃은 내 아이.
Dear lost child.
돌아오는 방향을
Should the way
모르겠다면
back home elude?
가장 아팠던
Follow the
첫매듭을
thread
더듬어서
back to the very first.
되짚어라.
Damn, okay. That I feel like I fucking knew it. I'm cutting out. Why am I I'm cutting out. God damn it. Back to very first thread. It's my filters. I think it's just a limit. Is it? Boop and boop. Okay. Close and then let me Hello? Okay. Shit. Wait, no, I have the fucking... What the fuck? What the fuck am I doing? I could just like fucking turn on monitor. Okay. Wait, no, I have the fucking... What the fuck? It fucking echoed. Okay, yeah. Going back. Also, you could faintly hear my stream in the background. I'm checking my audio through my stream. I'm sorry about that. Anyway, follow the thread back to the very first knot. That hurts the
그
most.
떨림이 멎는 곳에는
Where the quivering stops.
내가 있단다.
That is where you will find me.
오늘이군요.
Who's Martin? Today's the day.
네, 오늘이네요.
Today's the day and date, boss. Are you...
잠깐
Oh,
떨리면 질문은
please,
하지
don't
말고.
ask me if I'm
그런 건
nervous.
스스로의 연구
Only
결과에
ordinary,
자신 없는 범인들이나 하는 행동이지 않나.
unremarkable researchers with a particularly low level of confidence in their own material ever gets nervous. Damn, bish. Over your head much? Okay.
말하고 보니 지난번 학회 때
Your unfinished query has reminded me of the last academic assembly.
나 솔직히 좀 꼴상.
There was this fellow who simply could not stop their hands from shaking with the frequency of why the fuck did you count? Even after taking an entire fistful of tranquility boluses. What a miserable sight that was.
아, 그들이 과연 내가 하는 말의
Of
절반
course,
이상을
perhaps the
알아들을 수
fear
있을까라는
that the
불안감을
attendees may
느끼느냐.
not possess the
적당한
intelligence to
긴장감에
comprehend
다리
even
정도는
half my
떨릴지도 모르겠군.
presentation may source a
그래도
reasonable level of
자네들이 한번
anxiety.
검토해 준 덕이 한결
But enough to
안심이지.
make... Oh no, it's a long one. One
자네들이
enough to make my
나머지
legs
정도도
tremble
이야기
somewhat.
정도는 따라올
But
테니까.
I have been quite relieved of that concern after you reviewed my materials. If both of you were able to understand it, then the audience should have no problem following the general narrative. Did you just call these two dumb?
적어도
At least you won't be
지난번처럼
dosing the
절반
audience
넘게
choke full
숙면을
of your
취한 건
verbal
없을 겁니다.
sedatives this time.
그러고 보니 추가
another-
연구를 위한 협조 요청은 왜 여태껏
That's-
승인이 안 난 건지 알고 있나?
Fuck, what the hell happened? That's clever. That's a clever way to say not making the audience sleep. That's clever, yeah. Wait, let me check again. That's clever. That's a clever way to say not making the audience sleep. Did you just call these two? Okay. Yeah, I'm still checking the audio on my stream. I've been checking that shit like for a while now. Sorry about that shit.
LCA 연구 개발팀에서
LCA
계속 관리하고
R&D
있거든요.
team has
하던 연구에만
Oh, LCA
집중하라고.
R&D team has repeatedly denied our request. Apparently, we're too focused solely on our present research.
까다롭게 구는 거야. 반려한 담당자가 누구인지 아는 게 있나?
Ain't that like narrow mind? Like, ain't that rather like narrow-minded by itself? A rather narrow-minded bunch, aren't they? Do we know specially who denied our request?
지난번 학회에서 청심환을 한 줌씩 먹고도 손을 떨던 그 부팀장분이요.
Ah,
팀장님이 코웃음을 치셨던 것에 대한 앙금이 아직 안 풀리셨나 봐요.
Oh wait, no, I remember these three now. LCB checkup. Is
그랬던
that
건가?
so? Well,
아마
they'll
이번
have no
발표가
choice but to
끝나면
approve our request
그래도
after
별말
this
못하고
presentation.
승인할 걸세.
Our present research has
기존
already
연구는
progressed beyond
이제
the point
더할
of
나위 없을
satisfaction
정도로
after all.
진척되었으니
Well,
압류.
of course, boss, of course. This
아무래도 안
won't do.
되겠고
Though the motivation
개인적인
behind my
호기심을 풀이하기
additional
위한 추가
research
연구이긴
request
해도
was so sate
회사의
personal
이익을 연구이면
was to
틀림이 없는
sate a personal curiosity. I have no doubts in my mind that it will end up benefiting the company's bottom line.
마틴, 혹시
Martin,
내가 어제 만든
Martin,
추가
do
연구
you have
계획서는
our
챙겼나?
additional research proposal with you?
예상되는
Even the
성과를 눈앞에
LCA?
들이밀면 LCA에서
Even the LCA will. Oh God, I keep pausing. Even the LCA will have no resource but to prove it once they see the projected gains from its success.
그건 따로
Dad,
필요하지 않을
I
것
left it
같다.
back at the research
연구실에
hall.
두고 왔는데
Didn't think we'd need it today.
그 연구에서 성과를
A
거둔다면
successful outcome
시설실의 전력 효율도 높일 수
of
있을
that
것이.
research should also be
안 그래도 지금 하고
should
있는
be able
실험이
to
워낙
boost the
전력을 많이
efficiency of our
잡아먹어서
electrical system.
가용 전력이 영
I'm sure the
감당하지
need
않나.
for more power is a mutual concern. Do I really need to read all that?
연구실 난방기에 쓰는 전력도
I'm gonna read it, but
아깝다고
not out
다
loud.
같이 추위에 떨면서
Yeah, we
실험했었죠.
know. We even had our
에고 장비 덕에
we even
따뜻했지만
had to conduct our experiments in the freezing cold because we rerouted power from the heating system to save electricity. Well, I stayed toasty thanks to my ego gear, but still.
아무튼 계획서는
Anyways,
제가
I'll go grab the
가져올게요.
proposal. You two should
팀장님이랑
focus on
마춘
the
씨는
presentation.
발표 준비.
지원 요청. 여기는 LCA 부서. 북도 YS 보부근.
Sir, requesting support. This is LCE department. Corridor YS4. Requesting immediate support. The situation's a code.
미안하구나. 그렇게 불필요하게 절단하고 싶진
Apologies. I
않았는데
didn't wish to so unnecessarily cut them
유감스럽게도
off.
의식을 잃은
But
것 같으니
As it seems he
대신
passed out,
전하지.
let me be the
코드라고 하기엔
messenger instead.
너무 거창하고
Though I wouldn't bother with the fancy code speak.
이곳에는
The situation
일말의
here is
가망조차 남지 않았다.
entirely hopeless. Was probably what he wished to
그렇게
say.
말하고 싶.
A few hours later, a good deal of time had passed since we'd said our heartfelt farewells with I forgot how to Jiashishu. Yeah. Yet we still remain stuck in Hongyuwon.
오늘 출발하는 거 맞냐?
You sure we're setting off
날짜
today?
헷갈린 거
Reckon
아니고?
you got the date wrong?
그건 아닌데.
Pretty sure I didn't.
베르길리우스 씨랑
I'm pretty sure I
파일럿을 데리고
didn't,
오신다던
but
소드 씨까지.
Even Sod's late,
늦으시네요.
and she was supposed to get the Virgilus and pilot.
홍원 밖으로 이어지는
Right.
직통도로가
Ed
코앞이다.
lies. You know what? I'll give her the
소득자가
voice. Why not?
트럭을 타고 이 장소까지
Right.
모이라는 메모를
Ed
휘날겨
lies
쓰고
the
간
road
것을
that
볼
leads
때
straight out of
이번에는
Hongyuwon.
확실할
Giving
테지.
Sod's memo telling us to drive out here with a truck. Here should be no room for error this time.
그랬으면 좋겠네요.
I hope that's the case.
대관원에서 나올 때
When we left
문지기분들이 몇 시에
Dongyuwon
돌아오는지
earlier, the guards
물어보더라니까요.
at the gate actually asked me what time
저희가
we'd be
아예
coming
홍원의
back.
정식
They
거주민이 된 줄
probably think
아시더라고요.
we've taken up permanent residence here at H-Corp.
그럴만하지.
Not surprising.
지난번부터 계속
After saying
떠난다
goodbyes
떠난다면서
left and right, not to mention
잔치상도
two
성대하게 두 차례나
farewell
얻어먹었는데
banquets, we're still
계속
sitting
안
here
가고
on our butts
미적지근하게
without
있기만
any signs of
하니까.
leaving.
그러니까
Exactly!
항상
By
베르가
now,
의미심장하게
Verge
등장해서
appeared out of nowhere with
다음
his usual
장소로 갈
time
시간입니다,
to move
단테.
on our next
말해줬잖아.
destination, Dante. Like he always does.
카론에
Then Karen would say, off we go, my
하는
feet
말도
for
못 들은 지
room.
너무
It's been
오래됐죠.
forever since I've heard her last.
베르길리우스님이
Don't think there was
지금처럼
ever
오랫동안
a
저희를 떠났을
time
때가
Virgilus
있었나요?
was gone this long.
계약 위반에 따른 추가적인 업무 배정이 있었던 것이
The
원인일
breach
수
of
있으나
contract may have led
그것을
to
고려하더라도
extra
보제 기간이 길어지고
workload
있다.
ahead of him. But even so, his prolonged absence remains unusual.
설마 저희를 도와주신
all
일
this
때문에
just because he went out of
아직도
his way to help us?
그렇지는 않습니다.
Not necessarily.
당시의 계약
Well,
위반
it
사항으로
is
인한
true that
징계가
the
남아 있는 것은
penalty
사실이지만
incurred from breaching the contract
H사에서 할
yet
수 있는
remains.
LCC의
The
업무는
LCC's operation in
다시
H Corp,
씨가
which he
가져가던
was
직후에
assisting with,
모두
was immediately
마무리되었죠.
concluded via Jiaxixun's inauguration as the family hierarch. How the fuck do I read that? I fail to think of any other reason apart from that. Click clock, click clock, click clock. Yeah. I'm not gonna say. I'm just gonna like let y'all read that. Click clock, click clock. Virgilus and Karen. Oh, yeah. Maybe
이번에도
he's just
같은 일로
off doing
저희를
whatever he
비웃은
usually
걸까요?
does and spending time with Karen.
베르길리우스 씨가 자리를 비우는 이유에
Why
대해서
is my shit bouncing?
아직 여러분에게 공유드릴
Wait.
수 있는 정보는 없습니다.
That shit should not be bouncing. Yeah. Anyway. Let's... At this point, there's no information that can be shared regarding Virgilus's absence.
그 양반이 자기
You
목적지를 밝힐 리가
honestly
있겠어?
reckon he'd say
우리한테
a
맨날
word
어디
about where
가야만
he
한다고
was?
말하지.
That book and only ever tells us where to go, never where he's off to.
맞소! 맨날
Fuck, I
가고
can't
출발
do
아이스크림
that
먹으러
one.
가고.
Verily, and never hath he this day then deigned to bring. Okay. Verily, and never hath he deigned to bring any of us on his ice cream trips, save young Charon. Perchance his path is that of culinary journey to sample the unique specialties of each district.
이게 무슨
Be
맛집
serious
탐방
for one
모임도
second,
아니고
Loss.
식단 이유겠냐?
This ain't a foodie.
저희의 길을 안내해 주는
Aside
것과
from guiding our
별개로
path,
베르길리우스 씨에게도
it may simply be
가야
that
할
Virgilus has a
자신의
path of
길이
his
있을
own to walk.
뿐이겠죠.
I've got no idea what his path would even look like. We're only here to follow the journey as guided by Virgilus. We know neither the path he has walked nor the path he seeks to walk. I wonder if he'll ever share his history with us one day.
길잡이야
I
껄핏하면
suppose he's
자리를
been
비우니까
his
그렇다
usual
쳐도
absence.
소드는 왜 안 오는 건데?
That doesn't explain why Sod ain't here, does it?
늦어도 우리가
We've
늦었지.
been late plenty of
자기가
times, yeah,
지각해서
but
우리를 이렇게
it ain't like
내버려둔다고?
the last to keep us hanging
작전에
around.
변경점이라도 생긴 건
Maybe
아닐까?
there's been a change of plans.
보통 작전 중 연락이 두절되는 이유는
When an operative goes dark without warning,
변경이 아니라
it's
변수 때문일
usually
가능성이 높지.
due an unforeseen variable, not a change of plans. As if to prove Otis right, someone forcefully yanks the trunk's door open. Sod.
자기 옷
Shit! Come on! Are you kidding me? We just got Sod! Oh my god. Come on! Why? Sod! Why you getting your fucking ass beat every now and then? Like, damn! Huh? Huh? No. Did my shit get cooked? Retry. Don't disconnect. Okay. Yeah, slow thing. What the fuck was that? Eh, whatever. Okay. No, nothing. Okay. Oh, a battle already? Continue mobile. First battle.
시
문을 열 시간인가? 문을 열 시간인가?
She want the support here. Let me like get this one, yeah.
그러든가.
바로 가지. 이 순간에
흑수.
지정 보호 구역의 소요 사태 확인.
I can't have a background. 54. And they're fine. They're fine.
징수 시간이다.
For battle immediately.
저는
I am
보다시피
no longer able to operate,
더 이상
as you can
작전을 수행할 수
plainly
없는
see.
상황이라.
I need your help. Sod collapsed to the floor before we even had the chance to ask her if she was okay or what had happened to her.
베르길리우스 씨와 접선한
Immediately
직후
after
기습을
rendezvousing with Mr. Virgilus, I was ambushed.
머지않아
The attackers.
이곳까지 올 거예요.
The attackers will be here any minute. Where once her resolve had not faltered even at the face of death, a grave look of despair now filled her
습격이 너는
eyes. How many hostile? Two.
한 명은 베르길리우스
While
님을
Mr.
맡고 있었고
Virgilus was
저는
dealing with one of them, I...
베르가?
Virg was? Color returned to Rodia's face upon hearing.
그러면 벌써
maybe
베르가 다
Virg's
처리하고
on his way back.
여기로 오는
I think
중인가?
아니
No,
아닐
I don't think
카론을
so. It's Charon.
카론을 놓쳐버려. 카론을 붙잡고 도망치던 팔이 통째로 날아가서 제가 끝까지 놓쳐.
카론군을 놓쳤다니.
혹시 카론님?
카론이 그자들에게 붙잡히는 걸
Charon?
막을 수 없었어요.
Shit. What about the pilot?
상처가
Pilot
깊지만
was heavily wounded, but
의식은
last time I
마지막까지
saw you was
남아있었어요.
conscious. We
우선
should prepare for battle
전투
now.
적어도
At
목표는
least our
명확하군요.
current objective is clear.
쫓아온 습격자를 처리한 뒤
Executive
카론을 구하면 될 것 같습니다. 관리자.
manager, first take out the
비록 적의
pursuers, then
의중은 아직 알 수
rescue
없지만
Charon, while the extract motive to the perpetrators is yet to be
어쩌면 이
revealed.
습격이
We
끝이
may be
아닐지도 몰라요.
facing multiple fronts.
아까 이곳으로 도망치던
I
와중에
briefly picked up a
본사의 무전이
transmission from
흘러들어왔는데
HQ while running this way and
여기는 LCB. 연구소?
my darling daughter, I hope you've been doing well for yourself out there. But don't you think it's about time you stopped playing and came home? Utter silence descends. Wait a minute. Ain't like Ryushu spoke about like the person like going on a journey? I know they have a daughter in that book. Is it possible that instead of like Ryushu taking the role of that character, it could be her taking the role of the daughter? Maybe. She could be the daughter. The voice that came through the radio was nothing short of affectionate, and it was easy to guess who the daughter was.
시계
Spiders have
거미줄이
spun their
젖었다.
web cloth.
피할 수 없는 길에
Web, and it's
근사하게도
woven so
늘어놓았고
intricately that there's no way around it. That's when I recalled something Lihei had mentioned. House of Spiders. Thinking back to how intensely Ryushu reacted to that. Do you think these spiders have something to do with that? Lei-Heng guy from earlier?
그럴 리 그놈은
Unlikely.
스쳐가는
It
과일
was just
상생들
one of
중
the many
하나였을 뿐이다.
passing
그럼
tutors.
도대체 누가
Then he was a
다른
tutor?
것도 아니고
The
본사잖아요.
fucking 6 unbreakable coin motherfucker was a tutor. then could have. It's the headquarters for crying out loud.
모르겠어요.
Don't know.
본사,
The HQ,
본사는
it's not that kind of
침입자들이
place
원한다고
someone can just
막무가내로
force
들어올
their
수
way
있는 곳에
into.
무단
Breaking
침입이라니.
into a place like that,
생각조차
it's
해본 적 없어서.
completely unthinkable. What now? Usually I would use my intuition to choose the best course of action and lead the sinners during a mission, but who would have thought that the HQ, which was meant to brief us about the mission in the first place, would come under attack, especially while we were left without a guide. Huh.
그래.
Fine.
그들이 날 직접
I
찾아올
didn't
리가
expect them
없지.
to come find me themselves.
거미줄을
Once a spider
쳐놓으면
have spun their web, they tend to
먹이는
wait
알아서
for the prey to
걸려들긴
stumble
마련이니.
onto it after all. The plume of cigarette smoke lingered for a moment before scattering into the air. When I looked at Ryushu's face, what I saw was an expression of strange euphoria.
요슈 씨,
Ryushu,
혹시
is
당신에게는
this
이 모든
all
상황
just
그저 재밌는 일에
some
지나지 않는
amusing
건가요?
diversion for you? Saj shot an incredulous look at Ryushu, who was nonchalantly puffing the rest of her
그래,
cigarette. She
그토록
sure is.
고대하던
The long
시간이
awaited moment
마침내
has
제
finally
발로
found me.
찾아왔다. 두근거리는 게
Why
당연하지
wouldn't I be
않나?
excited? That's just.
하지만
But don't presume.
유희에 대한
My
기대와
excitement for coming pleasure
진심은
will not interfere with my
별개의 영. 나는
effectiveness.
단
If there
한순간도
were once let
맡은
enjoyment
일을
get in
유쾌하게
the way of taking the
즐길지언정
job seriously.
이전에도
Not ever. Not
지금
now.
곧 이곳까지 올 거라
Said that
했지.
the assailants will be
버스
here
기사를
soon.
데려간 놈도
Is the
여기로
is
오고
the
있는
one
건가?
who took the driver coming to car.
카론 씨한테 무슨
They
일이라도
haven't
생기면
Miss Karen, I
붉은 시선님을
I
볼
wouldn't
면목이
be able to
없어요.
bring myself to face the red gaze.
대화가 안
This
되는
isn't
거야.
going anywhere.
거미들이 버스 기사를
Spiders won't
건드리진
hurt the
않아.
driver.
버스 기사는 커다란
just their
먹잇감을
bait to
낚기
lure
위한
out the bigger
미끼일
prey.
걸. 그러니
So
볼썽사납게
stop
떨지
panicking
말고
and
세팅이나
set
하도록.
us up. It's unsightly. What?
이 트럭의
The
뒷문
back door of this truck. Can
지금
you connect
당장
us
본사
directly
연구소로
to
연결할 수 있는
HQ
건가?
research facility? Right this instant.
잠시만요.
Wait,
가능하긴
it
한데
can, but
본사로 직행하는
to use
뒷문
backdoor
포털을
portal
이용하려면
that leads straight to
잡혀있는
HQ
보안
needs to
코드를
verify
확인해야죠.
security code
조금
written
시간이
specifically
걸릴
for
거예요.
each coordinates. It's going to take some time. Give us
곧
enough
내놈을
time to deal
쫓아온
with the
녀석.
pursuer. She has one arm. Are you kidding me?
그런데 본사로
So,
가도 괜찮은 거 맞나요?
are we sure it's a good idea for
완전히
us to
제발로 들어가는
head to
기분인데.
HQ? I feel like we're walking ourselves into a trap here. What?
차라리
If we requested assistance
대관원의
from
도움을
Domi
요청한
said
방법은 될 수 있겠지.
that can be a solution, yes.
하지만
However,
본사가 엮인
as this
이상
concerns our
신분이
HQ,
있다 해도 날개의 손을 빌려
resolving this
해결했다.
crisis with help from a wing,
차후
even
어마어마한
one whose
대가를
leader
치러야 할
was on
거다.
good terms with, will require an enormous favor to be repaid.
관리자님,
Your decision,
어떠-
executive manager, will head straight to HQ research facility as soon as Sod opens the portal. It wasn't hard to in it, in the way that Ryushu's turn had arrived, given her evident excitement. So, the back door leading to the HQ, which Ryushu intends to use, should be the path we're meant to take this time.
각오하는 게 좋을
Better
거다.
prepare yourselves.
이 앞은
What
분명
awaits
나락일
us,
것이고
without a single shred of doubt, is hell.
나락은 언젠가
And there, its depths
기다리고
lies
있던 게
something that has
있었을
always been waiting for me.
천장의 소리. 아무래도
Strums
습격자가
of us
차량을 발견한
walking the
모양이야.
vehicle's roof. We've been found.
이거
Oi,
부서지기 전에
then
일단 넓은
should
곳으로
we
나가는 게
get out
낫지
of the
않겠냐?
truck before it caves in our heads?
아니요.
No.
이 트럭은
Picard
피사의
secure-
특이점이
I
적용되어
remember
있다고
something
했잖아요.
that's supposed to be
외부로부터 안전하게
safe.
보호해.
안전한
Yes,
건
you
맞지.
sure about that? I can see.
지금
Correct? That
그럴 리가.
makes no
분명
sense.
탄성이 강해서
The ceiling should
어지간한
be
힘이
elastic enough
휘기만
to
할
bend
텐데.
under most physical impacts instead of cracking. It
차량용
is true
이동장
that
기회벽에
exterior of the vehicle.
피사의 특이점이 적용된 것은 맞. 그래서 트럭은
That's why
밖에서 볼 때보다 안이
she's
넓고
inside.
외부 충격으로부터. 다만
However, unlike
피사에서 저희가
experimental
탑승했던
farm,
실험 모델과 달리
is more
이
affordable.
차량은 비포팀의 원활한
They
배치를
gave us
목적으로
the demo
운영되는
version.
저가형 모델로 보이는군요.
They gave us the demo version. The demo made truck.
충분한 성능을 위해서는 언제나 그에 걸맞은 값이 들고 그렇지 않은 제품은 특이점이란들.
싸구려라는 거네.
그렇다면 거미집의 아비는
Of
아니.
course this shit was too good to be true. They cheaped out on us.
아비 중 한 명이었다면 이 정도 벽은 처음부터 강한 놈이 나타나는 건
아비라면 혹시 지난번
사담한 상황이 끝난 뒤에 관리자님
God damn, Dante.
카론,
꽤 시간이 잃었을 뿐 숨은 온전히 붙어 있습니다.
일부러 저자의 팔만 잘라.
예상대로 동료들에게 반응을 지켜본 것은 옳은.
괜 버스 기사가 다칠 일은 없을
They
테니
won't dare hurt the bus.
그러니 시계
So don't make a fuss.
난장
squawk. Huh?
그게 무슨?
What you mean? She's okay. Are you sure?
막았나?
인질은 신경도 쓰지 않으시는 겁니다.
내 놈들이 죽게 둘 리 없지. 인질의 목숨으로 붉은 길잡이의
전투의 예법을 다하기 위해 한 분씩 상대해드리려 했습니다. 스승님이 올 때까지. 필요한 무기를. 저건
저 자식이 말한 그 스승이란 놈
특색날이 분명 카론군이 붙잡혀서
카론을 구해서 본사도 어디든 도망치기만 해도
당장 할 수 있는 건 그게 최선.
Dang. This is gonna be an interesting Canto. It's already an interesting Canto at start. Damn, okay.
세피라 중
I'll
최고의
be right
전투에서
back.
징계팀이 나설 시간이야. 환상